What up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy J Star back again with the top 5 for the week 11 slate here. We're going to get right into this one as we always do. Just missed the cut at tight end this week is going to be Michael Mayer here. Finally got the targets that we would like to see. I think they'll do it again against Miami. Miami has been a team where you can go to the tight end and get some good production there. So for 2,700, if you need that savings, like I said, he just missed the cut because we do know his targets have been in the twos. But when he's getting that 6-4, he's been able to do something, with it at least decent enough for a 2,700 payout. Besides that, moving on though, looks like we're going to have at number 5 making the cut this week. It's going to be Musgrave is back in there. Finally getting the targets after, I've been saying no period. Like, he needed a touchdown, man. I feel like that touchdown gives you that confidence as a rookie, like you can do it, you can actually play in this league and everything and succeed. He needed that. I feel like that's going to get him going, having a really good matchup here where the Packers going to need to score a lot of points here, man, to be able to compete. So I definitely think, he's going to be involved, a lot into the playbook. Of course, as always, Love seems to always target him and try to get him going. He knows what kind of weapon he could be. And they're going to need him definitely for this game. So definitely makes the top 5 there. At number 4, who we got this week? Looks like it's going to be Cole Kmet. Looks like we got, who is it again? Fields is back. So that helps him out a lot. We can get back to possibly now these 20s and 27s, 15 area. 4,100, I feel like it's really cheap for him too. Going against a team that gives up a lot of fantasy points to tight end. So definitely Cole Kmet's going to be in there. At number 3 though this week is going to be the top dog up here in Kittle. I know it was only 4 targets. He hit for 116 yards, which is crazy. I'm thinking we get like 5 to 6 targets in this game, possibly more if the San Francisco 49ers do what I think they might do, which is really get the ball back a lot of times against the Bucs here. And I just think he's definitely going to have opportunities to get us another great production game of 116 yards and possibly a touchdown again. So that's why he makes it, of course. And at number 2 is going to be Kincaid. Great matchup for him against the Jets here. You need to target the tight end anyways. It's the middle of the field area. Plus, he's like their slot receiver too. Definitely feel like he's going to be able to do well in this game for 4,900. So then we move it on to, of course, the best tight end this week is going to be McBride, man. Getting mad targets. Finally, going over 100 yards as soon as Kyler comes back. I expect him to be able to do really well against Houston, who's been a good matchup against tight ends too as well and giving good production there. For running backs this week, missing the cut is going to be Ford. So we got Ford down here with about like 5,200 there. Without, Deshaun Watson, they're going to be leaning on the run a lot more too. So definitely Ford is in a good game there, but just missed the cut here. First making the cut here is going to be Aaron Jones. Really good matchup for him. I expect a bounce back game here. We thought we had something cooking here, with the Rams game performance. But, I think we need another, game here of, high touches. We get in near 20 touches for, back-to-back games here. I think we get 20 touches easily against the Chargers here for him. And I think at home he does hit. So 6,200 there and a great matchup there. You got to make it in the top 5 this week. Moving on, though, I think almost every week now with Detroit, it's going to be anytime Gibbs is on or I want to say, what's the other one name here? Montgomery is on, man. It's going to be both of them, basically. So even though I got Gibbs here, because we have been knowing that the Chicago Bears is more a pass-catching back thing, but they use both of their backs in every way. Like, he's going to get the attempts at running, and then he's going to get the catches. It's not going to be much different from Montgomery either. Just Montgomery is probably going to get a little bit more goal line work, but they're both going to be in play there, man. So both making it in the top 5 there. At number 3, man, I know nobody's going to want to hear this, but it's going to be Pollard. He's getting the attempts, man. The attempts is there. It's just the production is not. If he fails this matchup, I guess we all should be done with him because this is like, one of the last great matchups you can get. So he's on there, though, because the matchup is amazing. At number 2, it's going to be Brian Robinson. Just an amazing matchup for him, man. The Giants, I think, giving up the most touchdown to rushing, running backs this year. So definitely he has to make it in there, man, for that. He should probably be the number 1 back, but I got to go with, after seeing the performance that the 2 running backs that I saw against the Packers last week, Oh my God, yeah, I gotta go with Eckler, man. Eckler is going to be, definitely, and with a banged up Keenan Allen coming off that great performance, they're probably going to lean on a lot more Eckler. He's coming off of 3 straight games of 20s. This possibly could be a 30+ game here for him. Moving on to quarterback though, just missed the cut here. Is going to be Jordan Love. Seems like he's getting a little bit going. Seems like they open up the playbook. At least this, like I told you, what we're looking for, these 40 attempts. 40 attempts, that could end up turning into something great fantasy point wise. And this might be the game because he's probably going to have to put up 3 touchdowns just to be able to win this game. So I'm definitely expecting probably a bigger game from him. Happy to see him getting going with some of those receivers and connecting with them. Maybe not Christian Watson, but there are other ones that are connecting, and his tight end too as well. But just missed a cut there. At number 5 this week is going to be Kyler Murray though. His first game in, already got us to 18. I'm expecting a nice 25 or something at least here, so has to make the cut there, and a great game too, going against a really good quarterback on the other side there. Besides that, at number 4 is gonna be Brock Purdy, man. Coming off of a 3 touchdown performance after the bye, man. I don't expect nothing less in this next game where you're playing a fast-paced team that likes to throw a lot. Probably will be shutting down the run game for them. So it's going to be a lot of passing. And anytime it seems like he has to pass a lot, we're looking at 4 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns. When it's teams that stops the run, like Giants, Dallas, so he ends up having to pass and he throws for multiple touchdowns. So definitely Brock Purdy's going to be in there. Moving on, though, we got Goff at home. I'm just keep it simple like that. Goff at home, man. So Goff at home is going to make it on there on this list, playing Chicago and everything too. Good matchup for him there. Dak Prescott, he's playing a rookie, so it's in play that the defense does get the ball back a lot of times, and we see a performance that we just saw again. So, and he's just very hot right now, man. Come on now, like 4 straight games, man. Plus 20-point performances, or plus almost 30-point performances. So until that really stops, we got to take Dak every week, I guess. So then on the other side of that, at number 1 is going to be Stroud. Not on the other side, but another game here. It's going to be Stroud, man. Another quarterback that's just really hot, though, playing really well. I'm expecting a really big game against Kyler. I think it might be a back-and-forth game here. So definitely Stroud is going to be in there. At wide receiver though, just missed a cut here. It's going to be Jaden Reed. So $4,000 is Jaden Reed there. I think that's really cheap for him. I'm glad he didn't go up too high. Coming off the performance he just had, which 19 points there, was really perfect. With 5 for 5, almost back-to-back games where he's been perfect, catching everything. So, and this is going to be a high-powered, need to score a lot of points, even more than what you need to score against Pittsburgh to try to beat them. So I'm expecting probably a big game from him, possibly finally his first 20-point fantasy point game. Yeah, he hasn't hit there yet. So, but just missed the cut there, man. Makes the cut, though, in the top 5 is going to be Tank Dell this week. I'm expecting a really big game from him. Even if Nico is there, I'm still expecting, at least possibly 10 targets at least there. Still double-digit target game for him. I'm expecting a pretty huge game from him going against Arizona here, though. And then at number 4, though, this week, it's going to be, we move all the way up here, St. Brown. St. Brown coming off a really, 4 straight games. How can you not have him on this list? Just proving right there why. Moving on, though. Feel like one of the best receivers here. Just the matchup is just perfect for Kupp here, man. He plays in that slot area. He gets his quarterback back. I think people might be sleeping on him a little bit too because of these performances that we've seen ever since Stafford's been out, basically, right? I think this is gonna be his game, though, man. I think he pretty much I feel like every time he plays a division, he usually plays really good. So definitely in for a big Kupp game there. At number 2, we got Tyreek Hill against the Raiders, man. He's almost been unstoppable except for against the Chiefs. So, you gotta put some Tyreek Hill in your lineups, man, because you already know what he can end up doing. And then it's going to be CeeDee Lamb at number 1, y'all, because his performances have been just going with Dak. As long as Dak's performing well, it looks like CeeDee Lamb is right there, and he's just going off. And like I said, it could be in for another game where they could be getting the ball back a few times, with a rookie quarterback they're going against, and probably try to put it on them too as well. So that is it for the top 5, man. I hope that really helps y'all out with y'all creating y'all lineups for this slate. It's your boy J Star. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.